Good morning, treasurers. This is your host Parthesh Shah, co-founder of NightFintech, and you are listening to Night Snippets. Here is all what you need to know before going into trade for 27th April 2021. In the international market, Fed's FOMC meeting is scheduled on Tuesday and Wednesday. US Fed Chairman Jerome Powell will host a press conference Wednesday afternoon to discuss the Federal Open Market Committee's decision. Nothing significant is expected apart from reiterating the obvious. Inflation data will come on Friday that can be trigger for dull US bond markets. US 10-year closed at 158 and 30-year closed at 2.24 percentage points on Monday. In the crude oil market, crude is trading at $65.70 per barrel. Crude's short-term range seems to be 65 to 67. OPEC Plus have now mentioned a worry on India, Japan and Brazil's oil demand as these nations are fighting with second wave of COVID-19. Knight Research now has a sell recommendation on crude. Square off your long crude positions at $65.7 per barrel. We had bought crude at 60 and now selling it at 65.70, which is a $5.7 gain, is equal to approx 9.7 percentage points. The reasons for the sale are: number 1, easing of crude oil production cuts from the next month. Number 2, reduced demand from the global importers due to COVID. And number 3, now as COVID is under control for majority of the nations, crude oil price war would start to capture the market share. Knight Research will take the stock of the situation and will re-enter or short at appropriate junctions. In the currency market, dollar index DXY is at 90.94. Today's range for DXY seems to be 90.68 to 91.05. Dollar looks weak and a close below 90.79 will open a lot of weakness in DXY. Watch out, Fed's FOMC decision on Wednesday. USD CNY or Chinese Yuan at 649. USD INR with a high of 74.88 closed at 74.73. It did not touch 75 again. USD INR's range for today seems to be 74.60 to 74.96. It's too early to call out, but it seems Maharashtra and Delhi, the two majorly hurt states, have picked and are helping USD INR sentiments. We expect USD INR to try to touch 74.50 soon. Due to dollar index weakness, all the Asian currencies are becoming stronger and Indian rupee was lagged due to COVID-19 concerns. But once the concerns are addressed, USD INR will see the strength. Watch out, COVID-19 controlling steps and data. In the domestic market, the positive sentiment continued yesterday with Indian bonds as well. 563 2026 closed at 556 versus 562 the previous trading day. Please note that due to increasing volumes, we have rolled over 5-year security from 515 2025 to 563 2026. 585 2030 closed at 603 versus 603 the previous trading day. Today, only Manipur SDL auction is there. Knight Research advises participants to stay away from today's SDL auctions as the auction size is very small. Watch out, as COVID-19 fears recede soon or the ray of hope is seen, the bond markets will also notice the same. Please make sure HTM AFS shifting is carried out soon and all the sale of securities take priorities. RBI has cancelled bid for 5-year and 10-year for the last two GSEC auctions, which has boosted the market sentiment. There is 14,000 crore 585 2030 auction scheduled for RBI coming Friday, and we believe RBI will have no other option but to accept the bids. Please square off as much as you can before Friday's new set of data kicks in. That's it for today. You are listening to Night Snippets with Parthesh Shah, co-founder of NightFintech. See you tomorrow with the new episode of Night Snippets.